the 20th, I want to say, 2026 in the month of June. Just thought I'd do a video. Now I'm anxious to see what the date is. Yep, we're at the 28th. It's June the 28th. Welcome to my live. What I'm talking about today, anything that comes to mind. I have my big sippy cup. Well, I ain't sipping, I'm drinking. How y'all doing? I'm also growing my eyebrows out. So yeah, this is my dwellings. This is where I crash. This is the trap. And as you can see, it's not much in here. I'm not gonna be here that long. I'm in Utah. Yeah, I'm just waiting to see if anybody come through. This is me with no mascara, no lipstick. I'm plain Jane today. I went on live with no makeup. It was very freeing. Yeah, I don't like having to do a whole bunch of things to get on live. You know, like I said, Mr. DeVille, I'm not ready for my close-up. So that's one reason why I've been just kind of doing lives with, I guess they call it avatar picture and stuff. Yeah, I figured I'd do a live today. Slather, there's a little makeup, but keep it simple. And I want to talk about what I talked about. Yeah, so you can see me in my face. Yes, I was Mickey'd in a club. That's why I don't go to clubs anymore. But it was a big lesson to me, you know, because I was feeling myself and I had on my skirt and my halter top and yes, just getting drinks and somebody slipped me a Mickey and I ended up waking up in the club after it was closed. Then a friend of mine, she had somebody come in the bathroom and put the phone over the stall to, you know, look at her in the bathroom. And it was a female that did that. A lot of women out here are wicked as fuck. And it was a female that was trying to get pictures of my friend in the bathroom, in the ladies' room, in the same club. The same club this was going on. And the only reason why she didn't catch her because my friend was in the process of using the bathroom. And hello, how you doing? In the process of using the restroom. And the lady eased out of the restroom when she realized that she had been found, you know, that she, you know, my friend knew she was taping her, so she exited the bathroom and that was it. Hello everybody, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. This is Yesme TV. I am Stranger Babe. I know I've been doing a lot of hello, Vietnam, alright. I've been doing a lot of videos with just an avatar, just a picture, and I was just talking, but today I felt the need to see face to face, and I would love for anybody to come through here that could tell me about some of the stuff I was talking about. I gave a lot of information. I think it was a lot about what I've been going through. It's like tapes and videos and me talking about it. You know, once you go on my channel, it looked like everything is scheduled, but it's a lot of other videos that is ready to be viewed. So please view them and please hit the like and subscribe. I'm a small channel, I'm new to this. So, you know, just be patient with me. This is free fall. If you want to say freedom of speech, you can say whatever you want to say on here, just as long as it's not too, you know, brash. But For the most part, feel free because I have no mods at this time. I don't think I'm gonna have any mods for a while because I want everyone to get comfortable in here, good and cozy. What I'm looking for out of YouTubing and streaming is an audience, someone's that could come in here and we could discuss whatever's on your mind. I want you to feel free. You gotta have a thick skin to be in this live because if you got thin skin, this is not the live for you. No, you're not safe. Yeah, I got a couple of comments in here already. I don't know what the little, I guess, blue person talking, and somebody asked me if I can ban them. I'm not banning anyone. Everyone is welcome here. You can say whatever you want. I can take it. Anything on your mind, feel free. My skin is pretty thick. Hi, how you doing, the detail guy? Hello to everyone. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. The other day I was talking about being careful in the club and the things that happened to me and a friend of mine and the reason why I stopped going to the club. Not to say that club is not a good thing. You can have a lot of fun in the club and you get to meet people, single people for the most part. It's just you have to be careful. I told a story about this guy offering me a ride to the club and the fool took me to his damn house and went inside when he figured out I wasn't going to do nothing with him. I just needed a ride to the club. So getting rides and getting drinks and stuff like that can be a setup. People try to set you up. I never realized how much of a setup that people will put you through. I always been a happy-go-lucky kind of person. Hi, how you doing? And a happy-go-lucky type person. And are you real? Yeah, I'm real. And so I guess you can dupe me, especially when I was younger. I never realized that people was really just kind of out to get you in a sort of sense, sort of say, you know. But yeah, there isn't. Just be careful when you go to the club. Make sure you have a ride, a good ride, a sober ride. Because that fool, he was drunk and he really thought he got me um, where he wanted me. He wanted me to be dependent on him to get out of a dirt road. It was like a small town with a bunch of dirt roads. And this fool thought he could, get me out there and do what he wanted, that I wouldn't have no choice. But, what happened in the end, the police ended up taking me home. The road was so dark that I couldn't see my hand in front of my face. That's how small the town, it was a small town, very few light poles. And I even tested it for some odd reason. I just put my hand in front of my face and I could not see my hand. So he really had me in a bit fucked up situation. I'm gonna try not to cuss so much, and then it was this old ugly guy. Yeah, I called his ass ugly because he was ugly inside and out, and he really was gonna try me like that. He was gonna, see if he could get me to do what he wanted me to do. See if he could get me to do what he wanted me to do, and it was all good. Oh, cuss away, okay, but yes, it was a hard time that night. I cussed his ass out from A to Z. I couldn't stop cussing. I could believe that ugly motherfucker caught me in a trap like that. And I used to see him around the city and whatnot. He'd be sitting there all quiet, all drunk and shit. But then he was like He was sneaky. He was a snake, just sitting there listening, looking for a way to trap a female. And man, his mom, she wasn't shit because when I was in front of their house, when I was in front of their house, this old bitch gonna tell me to stop yelling. I'm like, your fucking son then rolled me out way in the damn boondocks. And now he talking about he's not gonna take me anywhere unless I do something with it. And then she gonna tell me, he's not messing with you, why don't you leave him alone? He ain't buying you no drugs. That bitch had went in there and told his mammy that I wanted drugs. That's why I was out there cussing and acting crazy. Crazy ass and yelling, pacing back and forth. And then the closest house was down the road. I mean, down the road. Mind you, I could not see my hand in front of my face. The only thing I could see is his house or his mom's house with the porch light on. But yeah, that old bitch gonna tell me like I'm in the wrong. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, you old fucking. Yeah, I mean, I was pissed at that woman because I'm telling her, your son is a first class fool. He has brought me out here so he can get me in a situation where I have to do something with him in order to get back home. Yeah, yeah, and then you know what it remind me of? Chainsaw Massacre. When you meet the family and they're a bunch of lunatics and they believe anything the relatives say, he's a good boy, my son's a good boy. He's a fucking psychopath. And it's the mom, and he went in there and told his mom a damn lie, told her I wanted some drugs. That's why I was out there raising hell. I was raising hell because I wanted to get back home, and I had to be like 30 miles away from where I live. You know, it was one of them. I mean, small towns, less than 5,000 people, and it was deep in the woods, and they ain't have no light poles or nothing. But that's what I'm saying to y'all. Be careful who you run into, who you think that could give you a ride. Because sometimes, you know, it'd be that old creep. He got a car or whatever. This is the situation I was in. He had a car. I wanted to go to the club. And yeah, it was a trap. Yes, it was a trap. Went in there and told his mammy a damn lie. I hope everybody having a happy Sunday. I didn't mean to cuss too much, but you notice how smoother the conversation went with our cousin, because I was pissed off. I mean, I get the same outrage feeling every time I talk about this. And yes, they nicked my ass in a club. I woke up, the club was empty. It was two guys, and then the thing about the two guys, they was well dressed, and but I thought it was overdressed because it's like you in a club and you in a damn near a three-piece suit, you know. But that's what I talked about yesterday. Today, I want to talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. Where are you from? I'm Irish. I'm from the United States in the state of Florida. That's where I'm from. Right now, I'm living in Utah. And yes, the reason why I'm doing these live streams, I'm be perfectly honest with you. I am so bored in Utah. I want to say hate, but I don't hate Utah because Utah has been fairly well to me. If you want to go get a job, go to school, no party life, then this is the place to be. You can get things done. I got I got a certificate in something that I wouldn't have been able to get in Florida, and definitely not as quick as I did. So Utah offers like things that you'd be like, shit, how am I gonna do this? What is my next move? It's about studying. You can study, you can grow in your work profession, because it was things that where I'm from they just didn't have. So Utah has kind of, it's been good to me. I ain't gonna even lie, it's been good to me, and I got what I came here for. But as far as exciting, going out and stuff, and yeah, even though I just talked about going out, but I still like to step out every now and then and have some fun. Shit, but they ain't got that here. I mean, the only fun you gonna have it at home. I want to say hello to everybody. My name is Stranger Baby. You can call me SB. You can call me Stranger. You can just go ahead and type and call me pretty much nothing. Just go and type it in. The reason why I chose Stranger Baby because it's the meaning of my name in a different language. I thought it was cool, so I put it on my YouTube. I figure I'm too much out there. I can at least keep, my name private. But yes, SB, Stranger Babe, Stranger, I don't know about Babe. I'm sure people ain't gonna, pretty much, they don't like calling another woman Babe, especially if you're on the internet. But it's Stranger Babe, but all it means is the meaning of my name. Please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. I'm just a new YouTuber trying to get an audience, trying to gain an audience. I want people that can come in here and talk to me, ask me questions, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm open to learning. I want to learn new stuff, and I'm sure it's a lot of educated or streetwise or book-wise, book-wise people out there. So, just give me all of it. I want to learn it as much as I possibly can from my audience, chatters, viewers. Uh, yeah. And don't worry about me cussing you out, because I need subscribers. I need subscribers. I know there's a lot of these YouTubers, they get to 8,000 and they just giving their viewers their ass kiss. The only way I give you my ass kiss is when you're asking for it. But for the most part, I'm friendly. I'm friendly, but I'm kind of, I don't know, a little bit of bossy, but not too bossy. I don't think so. Like I said, this is a free fall chat. There's no laws here. Freedom of speech is welcome. I don't mind religious stuff on here. I think it's wonderful that somebody come by and put what do you call them? Damn, I don't lost what I'm saying. Where they put scripture up? Yeah, this is almost fun. I think it's cool when somebody put a scripture up, but don't spam because we want everybody to get a chance to say their piece in here. I'm not looking for anybody who think they're smarter than everybody in the chat, even if you probably are. That's good. Just share your knowledge. That's what it's about. If I can learn something, I am open to learning it. Go ahead, tell me what's on your mind, tell me what you know, because I probably don't know. I'm interested. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about clubbing, I hear a lot. I've heard a lot about people making fun of the homeless. I don't think that's cool. This is not a live to get people together to talk about the homeless or downgrade anybody. I mean, I like celebrity news, and I like a little gossip. I don't like vicious gossip. I like funny gossip. That's the difference. Some gossip is funny as hell, but then you got that vicious gossip when people just bullying and stuff. Now I remember when I was on on YouTube, and yeah, I used to encounter trouble. I guess you could call it trouble. And I used to get a kick out of it. I thought it was funny as hell. My trouble that I was enjoying. But I'm used to. I prefer funny gossip. I don't like vicious gossip. I used to just do a marathon of different um, drama-based stories on YouTube. I had watched so much of it, it was making me sick. I'm like, I need some comedy in my life. This shit is too damn. It's too deep. It's in face, and then they act like it happened just yesterday. Yes, we having nightmares and everything. A grown woman, video giving me nightmares because it's just, I don't know. It's too much. I think somebody said that it's too much of negative stuff out here, that we need more positive stuff out here. Well, what I could think about positive is I love to cook, and hopefully somebody out there that loves to cook. I got this recipe that my chef gave me, and he was about 70 years old. That bitch is the bomb. How do you still remember me? Yeah, I'm a small channel, so I remember everybody. I'm not that big, so I can't remember you. It's pretty small. Yeah, I remember you. Yeah, I got a small channel. I ain't too many people coming through here just yet. I wanted to say thank you to everybody who gave me a like. I need them. I looked at my and what is that word? I looked at the history of analysts. I think it's analysts. I can't remember what it is, but anyway, I have to say it again. I was here before. I was here a couple of nights before. Yes, I remember you. But yeah, so analytics. I was looking at. it, and it said on had 94 watch hours. I'm like, yes, welcome back. I'm glad you came back. I appreciate that. It's good to see you. Anything you want to talk about, I'm willing to talk about it. But yeah, I'm willing to talk about it. But yeah, it's like the analytics, it was like 94 watch hours, which I didn't understand. I'm like, how the hell all these damn videos I done made? And if you go through my YouTube channel, because you go to my YouTube channel, you will see that I got a lot of damn videos. And it looked like YouTube done cut some of them out because I was like just strolling through. It looked like about 100 and some are gone. So I don't appreciate that. I don't know what that's about. But I have a lot of videos out there that says scheduled or whatever, because I'm doing lives. I'm not doing the videos that goes on the timeline. So I figure if I can just get somebody come in here and like and subscribe, please like and subscribe, because I need the viewers. I need you to help me get to 1,000 subs, because I would hate for me to do this all for naught. I've been on here quite a while now, and I just need people to join my live. I'm not gonna be nasty to you. If you feel like you want to go on a live and you want to talk some shit to somebody, I'm the one to do it to me. I'm in for it. I'm up for all of it. I want all the smoke. But I don't want it to become so negative until like a positive person comes through. And they be like, oh my God, this is so upsetting. Just keep it light, but straight to the point. I'm cool with it. Thank you for coming in, Fauzi. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody that hit the like or subscribe. I'm very happy about that. This is the most likes I got in a live, so I'm happy to have it. Thank you. Now, if you look at my videos, I'm doing a lot of talking, so that'll give you an idea of what's on my mind, what I'm thinking about, what I'm into. Yes, I do cuss, but I'm not gonna just saturate my conversation with F-bombs. Just feel free to come on through. I appreciate it. And if you notice, yes, my apartment is clear because I'm moving to Florida in a little bit. I will let y'all know about the move because I will be live streaming it, videotaping. The struggle is going to be real. I got 2 big suitcases. And shit, I think one weigh 100. It gotta be 100 pounds in that damn thing. Because it is crazy heavy. I'll probably lose some weight because the last time I rode the Greyhound, I lost weight. I mean, those suitcases are so heavy, they don't have people to help you pick them things up. I'm gonna have to pay somebody to pick them up for me. Yes, I'm not looking forward to this trip because it's that dog. Riding that dog is hell. It is hell. They're sitting upright for like days at a time. That shit is awful. Just waiting for anybody to come through. Somebody asked me where the video was at. Well, I'm here. So I'm hoping you'll come through. Everybody come through. I'm drinking a hard lemonade today, so yeah. I hope everybody having a good Sunday. I'm just sitting here waiting for you to come on in. Come on in, don't be scared, talk to me about everything I said. If you got some new stuff on your mind, I know it's a lot of people struggling through these videos. I can't wait until I get situated so I can have some music. I'm gonna have to find out the rules of the music. But I just had to get on here, It's like I'm in Utah, I ain't got nothing to do. But I want to meet people, and if I can't meet people on the streets, then I'm coming to meet them on live. And that is you. I come to meet you. I want to see what you're about. I'm trying to gain an audience. I'm trying to gain people I can talk to when I come on here about anything, about everything. Hopefully, y'all talk to one another. It wouldn't bother me if I'm left out of the conversation. I just want everybody to chat it up. You know, if for some reason the days since Trump been in office, it seems like everybody is in a certain mood. They don't want to talk to one another, and they're just passing. You know, the fun is out. You know, it's like, what is the problem? But then the thing is, it's like even when Biden was in office, just a weird vibe. It's like everybody is just the body do. They so mad they win. See, I don't care one way or another. As long as they doing right by the American people, I don't care who's in office. Left, right. It just doesn't matter to me. But you know, it seems like people are just being a little colder, a little nastier because they lost. And to me, it's ridiculous. It could be something. Something is on the way. Something's gonna rock this country. Something seems like it's gonna happen big time. Cause I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be another lockdown or what. It just feels like something is coming, and nobody is really um, up for meeting new people. You know, no new friends. It's like they're just keeping their little conversation to themselves. You know, they don't want to be messed up with nobody. They ain't got shit to say to anybody. You know, the reason why I'm on here, shoot, because I want to talk. I don't want to be the kind that lock myself in an apartment, house, home, crib, cut, a corner. I don't want to be locked down like that. That's why I'm reaching out. I gotta find the people that's similar to me that really want to get on here and talk about something. Talk about whatever you want to talk about, you know. I'm drinking a hard lemonade. I just walked from the store. Have y'all seen the prices? Have you seen the prices? Food is going up, and cost of living is going up. Um, I don't know, and I don't think it's going to go down. I think once it goes up, that's all she wrote. That price gonna stand. Um, I don't know if anybody gonna be able to afford living in America is going up so high. You know, you can get a Reese's peanut butter cup. It costs like $2.60 something for a little bit of chocolate and peanut butter. It's like, man, people need to learn how to cook. Learn how to cook because buying stuff from the store, more people need to buy flour or butter, sugar. Yes, make your own snacks and your sweets. Go get you a cookbook. Learn how to cook because these prices are going through the roof. A little bottle of milk like that is like $2.50 something. That's like a few swallows and it's over. I've been going to the dentist, man. My teeth, they done sealed them, put a bunch of fillings in them. Filling up there, filling out. I think I'm about 3 or 4 fillings. Yeah, it's good to go to the dentist, especially if you have an opportunity. Like in Utah, that's another thing. Like in Utah, you can go to the dentist dentist a lot faster in Florida. It'll take you damn near 6 months to see the dentist in Florida. Here, a month is some change. And you're in there. You know, if my family was here, I think I would stay in Utah. I think I would because I like the weather, even though it's kind of weird, it changed differently. Like here we are in summer, and this morning I woke up and I needed a little jacket because it was cool. Florida, you wake up to scorching heat in the morning, all the way until you go to bed at night. And it hot summer nights, yeah, Florida got it for that ass. Hot summer night, oh, that's so sexy. No, the hell it ain't. The mosquitoes biting, and the heat is in the 80s. Could you imagine being hot at 80 degrees? You're hot at night. That's one thing I gotta get ready for because I done got a little spoiled and enjoying this nice coolness. I love it that here we are in the summer and it feels good and cool. I didn't even have to use my AC last night. If I didn't know that, because I was laying up in here, I'm like, it's kind of warm. And then when I stepped out the door, I realized they had the AC off. And I could have just opened my window and got all that free cool out. I didn't know it had turned cool. That's one thing about Utah. One minute it's scorching hot, the next minute it's cool and feel good. Perfect temperature. Today, oh my goodness, perfect weather. You know, like they said, if it could stay like this year round, I mean, yeah, this is the place to be. But yeah, if I could get my family here, I would want to stay here. I would. I mean, this place has opportunities, just opportunities, you know, and places to live. They're housing. They're constantly building more apartments and places to live. And to me, that is great because you're not going to see too much of that where I'm from. It take them 10 years to build one apartment complex because they ain't got the permission. I mean, man, it's a BS. Let me tell you that in Utah, you can find your spot. You can find you a spot right quick. And if you don't have a spot for you, at that time they got a place where you can go and you can just wait until it's time to move into your new home. You know, they look out for the homeless population. You know, you don't have to be in the streets. I mean, at all. Florida is like, sure, sorry you late. Close the damn door, lock that gate so his ass can't get in. You know, they'll lock your ass out and one thing, twice about, oh, you 2 minutes late, lock the gate, we pull by. But here, you can try this spot, you can try that spot, and you're gonna have a roof over your head for the night. You don't have to be dirty, you ain't got to be hungry. They feed you, they got spots that feed you. I mean, you don't have, yes, I would bring my family in if I could. I would if they would want to come out because I miss my family. You know, it's not that I hate Utah or anything. I miss my family. If I could have them here, this is a place to be because they give you a chance to get on your feet, and I love that. I love it. At first, you be like, oh, it's taking too long, but once it start rolling, it's just rolling, and it's happening. Things are happening fast. Hello, how you doing? How you doing, cute coat? I don't know what the sound of the beginning makes, but yeah, I'm calling you cute coat. But yeah, shoot, if I could, I have my family. That's what I miss. I miss. just that. That's it. I came up here. You know how they say, go out, see the world, and stuff like that. That's what I call myself doing. I figure if I can't see the world, I can at least see the country. So I feel since I've never been across country, that, you know, it's it's the time to do it. It was the time to do it. And I would think about if I would have went to California, I think that might have been a little too much for me. Just I don't know. I think my senses would have been just going haywire. Just California, California, California. What to do, where you at, where you at. I figured like just maybe a little further away but close to, because a lot of people come from California through Utah. So I figured if I wanted to meet like Californians and stuff like that, I probably could meet them right here in Utah. And then Nevada is a gambling state. They got legal this and legal that, but Utah don't. So I was like, maybe Utah is, what I need. It's not too much, not too little. But the thing about Utah is, I think I said this on my other line. If you meet like a black person, you like feeling them, and you like, oh man, I want to know him. You better get to know him right then and there, because you probably won't see him again. Because it's a couple opportunities. I'm like, he is nice. And he spoke with me, talked with me. I'm sitting up here, I would love them digits in my head, right? But I figured another time. There is no other time. You gotta see him right then and there. You gotta get with him right then and there. No hesitation. Just ask them for the phone numbers. Are you single? First, you want to know if they single. They say no, then they leave them alone. And they say yes, it's all like popcorn. Pop, 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 pop it. But let's get on that ASAP. I want to thank everybody who came through. I really, really and truly appreciate it. You know what? I feel like I'm going to just kind of leave this running a little bit and see what everybody got going on, because it's pretty early. It's pretty early right now. And I may step away from the camera, but it ain't going to be too long. I'll just go and probably grab some meal. I know it's stacking up. And then I'll come back. I wish I had some kind of fuzzy little bear-like toy to sit there, so you know that I'm here and ain't going nowhere. I'm coming right back. But they're doing my feelings, and in Florida, it'll take you damn near a year to get feelings. Here, you can get right on in there. I mean, right on in there. And they seem like they love hooking you up. Like, oh, we gotta do something else. Oh, yeah, we sure do. We gotta do this, that, and other. But I'm for it. Some beef emoji and some chicken too. Ouch, that's a cavity. Hey, that's new. But if you can just hold on for a little bit, and I'll be back. You'll probably see me go that way. But just stay right here. I would take you outside with me. But I have you all hooked up. I'm trying to get some juice. But let me tell you, what I want is you. I need you to sub and comment and just get to know me as a streamer. I don't want you to come hunt me down and shit. Oh, like I want to see you in person. No, don't do that. No, that's weird. Please don't do that. I've been gang stalking up. You want to meet me? We meet up right here. Okay, stay put. I'm gonna come right back. I'll be right back. Hey, I'll be long. I will not be long. Y'all talk amongst yourself. I would like for everyone to come through here. Just talk amongst yourself. I want everyone to be friendly with each other. Be friendly with each other. If you can't be friendly, then yeah, sorry about it. But yeah, try to be friendly. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Hopefully that didn't take too long. Hopefully that didn't take too long. How's everyone? Alright, look like we still right where we were before. Hopefully you got a good look, see, as you can tell, I have nothing here. I am out the door. Alright, see, that's why I end up in an hour, because it gets very, you know. I was outside and I ran into a neighbor, so I got to talking, and yeah, it looked like everybody moving. I'm not the only one. I want to say my appreciation to everyone that came through. Even if you just passed through, did a comment, appreciate it. If you hit that like, appreciate it. But my topic was the club and how you have to be careful when you're in a club. Let me see. Let's go down. Let's see what. Yeah, somebody just asked me, cuss away, are you real? And yeah, just a couple of highs and lows. I think I'm gonna let this stream just run. I've never seen it go up to 2 hours. I might have to get a better device. So whoever come through, and yeah, I'll talk to you. We're in an hour. Yeah, I'm just waiting till you come through. When I see you, you know, get the chat. Like I was saying, I need you in. I need you to sub. I need you in my chat. I'm not going to chew you out at all. Unless you need it. But for the most part, this is cordial. We're going to be cordial here. You know, I don't have mods. I don't have any mods, so yeah. Do whatever. Let me see. What do I want to talk about? I talk about the club, like how slick and scoundrel-like some people can be. You know, I hate people that comes up to me just to tell a lie. Like, damn, I ain't even asked for that lie. But you came right in my face just telling me a lie for nothing. Can't do nothing with it. Yeah, I'm gearing up to go. And I'm gonna take y'all with me. I'm gonna take you on that dog. And you know what? Last time I was on that dog, I had to get rid of like 2 coats. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do the struggle, and the struggle is gonna be real. I gotta get my stuff back to Florida. You know, I came here with 1 suitcase. I'm leaving with 1 suitcase. I think the worst part of it, I didn't know they didn't help you put the things on and off. Man, you gotta put them up there yourself. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, really, y'all done got rid of the loading dudes? I'm like, how the hell do you get around that? I can't tell. But yeah, I'm gonna have to take that trip. I'm gonna take y'all on a trip with me. I'm gonna do some crazy live recordings as I go on my way back across the country. It is such a nice day. I stepped out. When I left out of here, I went outside and I ran into someone. The air, the temperature, the wind, the factor, perfect weather. And that's the kind of place I'm looking for. A place that have this type of weather. You know, this weather is, I mean, it's perfect today. I got to find a place that's like that. And I think the only place is upstate, going, Washington, North Dakota, Minnesota. It get cold. I want to see foot of snow. And when I seen the snow, the first time I was in the snow here, and it was like all over the place. I'm like, how you think that snow is all flaky? I'm thinking flaky, right? That shit was cold and wet, and it thaws on you, so it makes you wet. I'm like, what the hell? I'm thinking you just brush it off. That's how naive and I've never seen like snow just coming down. They just brush it off. No, that shit melts on you. And it makes you wet. That was like, ooh, that's enough of this snow already. It's bone chilling. It's Yesme TV. I am straight. Just sitting here waiting for you to come through. That's all I'm doing. See if I can think of anything. Oh, I remember I met this guy, and I don't know. Sometimes men say the weirdest things. He was in this, let's just say this clique, and he had just such an arrogant way about him. He ended up chopping his toe off, leaving his foot, and he used to just sit on the edge of the road, and the local yokels bring him like females. Hey, what's up? So I pay them like they fuck. Bitch handing out $15. It's, prostitution. It was, yeah, he was a mess. I don't know if he's still living because he was about 60 something. Had diabetes real bad. But man, he was doing the most. He was doing the most. And yeah, one thing you get in girl, 15, $10. I'm like, you a damn trick. The worst kind of cheap trick. Yeah, I've met a lot of weirdos in my time. And that's what I could tell the youth, like the 18 and up, because this is what this is for. Be careful of people, These motherfuckers will set your ass up. And if you mess around and you get in the mix or you get in the street life, people just use you. That's all they in it for. Just to use you, just so they don't have to do it. Get you to do it, have you hooked on shit. And so you just gotta be careful out here. The world is, it's not really changing. It's the same. It's just people just doing this digital computer communication. But people are the same. You got these real life predator types, and you have people that's really down with you. So it's best, and it takes time to find somebody down with you because I had a friend that I was friends with her for years, and she turned on me. When I say turn on me, it's like I didn't see any empathy when something went down. She wasn't like as hardcore as I would have been. When I have a friend, they're my friend. I'm not gonna let nobody hurt them, anything like that, and especially any of my family members, any of my other friends. I'm not gonna let anybody hurt my friend. And it just seems like with her, it was like, oh, I'm coming to check on you. Check on me, bitch. You need to be pissed off like I am. This went down, and all you want to do is check on me. And you know what? That's why I say, no matter what I say about gay people and stuff like this, I had a gay friend that pretty much, it was like 150 pounds something weight. But for some reason, he had a real presence with men. I don't know if because he knew more about them than the women knew. And he was like, well, who is he? Who is he? And I was like, who's he? And he just gave him a cold, hard stare. And I could see how this guy, was afraid of him, because this guy, he attacked me because I was like, I liked another guy, I liked somebody else. And I was at my friend's house, and I'm like, this motherfucker pushed me good and hard, just like he was so fucking pissed. Simply because I didn't want him, and I never wanted him. The whole time I knew her, I never wanted him. And me and another dude hooked up, and yeah, I liked him. And I think like her brother told him that we hooked up, and he was jealous. And yeah, just attacked me. What he did is push me really hard, and I had to call the police on him. This guy, he act. I don't know why men act like that. Just because you don't want him. I didn't want his ass. Never did. After the years have passed by, but once I found out I hooked up with somebody else that he knew, he was jealous. And I think once again, it was a trap. He invited me over, bought me drinks, and then just started clowning. Acting like I wanted him. I'm like, nigga, I don't want you. He was doing that in front of like his girlfriend. And I'm sitting there, I'm just enjoying my drink. And he wanted to make it like I was a girl that wanted to get with him, just flip the script on me. But then when I put this gay guy on him, the bitch was acting like a bitch. I mean, the guy just looked at him like real hard and real strong. And I could see the pussy coming out of him. I'm like, this motherfucker must have been messing around. Like, my friend knew that he probably was messing around in the gay community. So he wasn't trying to challenge. Oh shoot, he wasn't trying to challenge him at all. Dog. Okay, let me close this window. He wasn't trying to challenge my infant, but he would challenge a woman. Simply because I didn't want nothing to do with him. I didn't want anything to do with him. So that happened like that. That's why I say, please don't think I'm a homophobic, because that's not the case. And I don't feel the need to prove it to anybody. Yeah. But yeah, after these all right, that is my air mattress. This thing is starting to sink. That's why it's time to go. I got only a few more weeks. I'm out the door. But I want to thank everybody who came through. I'm at an hour and 14 minutes. Yeah, hour and 14 minutes. The longest I've done is probably 2 hours on this phone. But yeah, I mean, I think he was scared of the gay guy because the gay guy knew like some dirt on him. And I used to ask him, what about him? Like, let me look. He would give me the heads up on everything. Gay people are very informative. They know a lot more than you think they know. I put it that way. People be thinking they just in their little gay little world. They're very informative. They can tell you stuff that you never even considered. Like, what? but but yeah, that's why I think it's cool to be cool with pretty much everybody. Like I said, this chat is a free fall. And when I say it's not gay friendly, what I mean, not gay friendly, but it's not friendly, it's not safe. Because I want everybody to talk freely, and I don't want anybody coming on here, mad because somebody said um, something that hurt their feelings. I figure bitch and all the other slurs, it just go hand in hand. So as long as you ain't being vicious about it, but you putting your point across or trying to, then I think it's fine. I don't want anybody to make somebody feel like they shouldn't be here at all, ever. And that it's just some kind of racist, homophobic channel, which is not going to be. But I want people to be able to enjoy themselves here on my live. Oh, and I could talk about V2K. Like, as I sit here, I'm hearing V2K. I think a lot of the time the reason why I be going is because I could hear them. It's like somebody talking in your ear, but they're just floating around like there's some kind of surround sound in here. B2K is when you hear people talking and they non-stop talking with me. They will not stop talking. They talk about I'm a racist. Now, I ain't got no motherfucking money to stop anybody from doing anything. As far as name calling, I call everybody a name, because I cuss, I'm a cussing Christian, if you want to call it. Um, it's not something that I should be doing, but yeah, I curse. I sure do. But a lot of times when I'm trying to think and talk, I can hear B2K just talking in the background. Y'all not gonna be able to hear it. They claim it's frequencies, RF, claim it's I don't know what the hell it is. I don't know. And so far, I have yet to find anybody on the internet that could tell me what it is. You know, RF. Just say what it is. What the fuck are radio frequencies? But, you say one thing and then it means another. But I am absolutely being harassed with these three things. And then the funny thing about it, they kept saying like, we're Mexicans, we're gay, I mean, like, I, why would they even tell me that? I mean, why did I need to know that? I think because they wanted me to go into some Mexican gay rant, get up here on my live, on my videos and say, fuck these you-knows and fuck them you-know-what, so I can look like a damn fool. And, it's probably somebody that ain't even gay, somebody who's not even Mexican. They're just paying Mexicans to troll me. Because, yes, I'm being gang stalked. I'm being gang stalked. I think it's these people that just don't want people that don't have money on YouTube. They want you to be like drama free, no kind of past, and so they can destroy your future because a lot of these people get way up at the top, then the media start gunning for them, and that's what I think it is also at times, the media, because they do the same things to celebrities. They get put them way at the top just to shoot them down. They give them all these praises, all this money, all this fame, everything they write in the newspaper about them. In the beginning, it's just wonderful, glamorous. Your shit don't stink, and that's media for you. As soon as you start talking, they start talking about what they're about, who they're supporting. Then they start gunning for them, and I think it's media. It's, like they say, social media. I think it's the um like the media, like the news reporters, those people that be boots on the streets, that be paying informants to take your picture, follow you around, all that kind of shit. They try to hook it up with, try to say that it's these people, man, when it's really that people. They gunning for a group, and they're probably using the same um, signs or whatever to mimic a certain group, so you'll throw you off the track. That's what I see it as. I think it's all just fuckery, you know. They're trying to throw you off the track, but the media is the one that build people up and tear them down. hmm And then, they got all these satellites and things on top of their rooftops. I don't know if you ever seen. I don't know if you ever seen a news station, but them the only one with the big ass satellites. They're the only ones. Just waiting for anybody to come through. Let me know if you agree with me or not. If you think I'm off track, do you think I'm on track? I think it's just media, you know, because they got one in every town, um, every little city. They're all around. And guess who they use? They use local police department. They use the local, fire departments. Anybody where you'll see on the news. How did they get they scoop? They two scoops of doo doo on you because they use all these agencies to find out about you. All these different agencies. I don't want to say it's just one group because I don't believe it's just one group. Sometimes I think it's YouTubers, other YouTubers, but then I think it's people that sit on the internet all day, every day, and just passing off like information. Oh, this person right here is so mouthy. Why don't you go check her out? Go check him out. He been doing everything he can and then some on YouTube. He's in a town smoking weed on YouTube where the weed is illegal. So, they go and tell law enforcement. Isn't that so and so? Especially if you got a YouTube channel. They're like, oh, isn't it so and so? He got a felony. What are you doing with a gun? Posted on YouTube. The news people they got a lot of rats in their pockets. And then you can listen to these people and they be all on lives telling their little sob ass, lying ass story. None of it happened. It's all a lie, repeating the same lie over and over again so they can pull as many people as they can to their channel. And then they find out, they pretend like they friends or buddy, and then they stab them in the back and start getting them gang stalked and shit. That's what I think going on. That's just me. If you don't believe it, then, oh well, I'm just telling you what my brain is adding up. It's saying, look at that, and this, that, and the other. Yeah, I'm just sitting here waiting for the tides to turn. I don't know how long this timer gonna go. I only got it till like 2 hours. But you know what? That is not like bad news. It's just informative news. Stuff you need to know, things they're trying to hide. You know. Bad news is getting in their eyesight because once you get into their in their focus and then they want to know who you are. They want to throw dirt on you. They want to shit on your whole life. You know. They want to bring that paranoia up, stress levels. Because guess what? Here we are on YouTube. We're not reporters. We're not no kind of journalism student. And so they figure you stepping on their toes. You taking away their bread and butter. Because the time that you're on here, they could have been looking at the news. They could have been looking at somebody else's podcast that they're supporting. And you little old you, nothing as you, ignorant as you, sitting here getting all of they could have been views. So they don't want you on this damn channel. A lot of people, they don't want you on this platform. And a lot of people A lot of people have, like large channels and stuff. Those people are being gang stalked all day, every day. There is no ifs, ands, buts about it. But you know what? The thing is, they already warned them about it. When you're not warned or informed about what's finna happen next, oh, you want to be on this platform? Oh, you want to be a news reporter? Well, you don't have a clue what's coming at your ass. A fucking freight train is coming at you and it's to plow you over. Those 600 subs you got, guess what? We want them. Those subs could have went to us. That's extra money in our pocket, you know. So it's just like business, they want to kill the small business, the big business, big, the bigger business wants to kill the smaller business. They want to get rid of you. And then, so I was looking at this channel today, as a matter of fact. This guy was talking about offing yourself, unaliving yourself, and that this is what these people try to do. They try to dig up our makeups and apply this pressure to you so much until you be like, oh, to just unalive myself. Everybody hates me. They want you to think everybody hates you. Everybody out to get you. They want you paranoid as hell. They want you just shaking in your fucking boots. And then you can go off and murk yourself. And then if you murk yourself, they don't give a damn. You the one weak-minded motherfucker. But the thing is, not saying that people that murder themselves are weak-minded motherfuckers, but when you're dealing with psychopaths, that's how they see you. You're weak. You couldn't stand the heat. And they will just come at you. I was looking at this young man telling about it's a group of people. It's just a group. Just their whole main goal is to make you miserable online. Absolutely miserable. So you don't want to be there. Now, if the way they say, if you go off and do some rash, that's your ass. You can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. So if you do some rash, that's on you. And then guess what that is? That's more news. Just more news for them. But yes, like this V2K that I'm experiencing, they're doing they're doing it where it's hard to explain. But you gotta be good at technology to explain this. They're, it's like an echo, but then they're elongating their words. It's not like hello, hello, hello. It's like hello, whoa. Like that, elongating the words. And that's what they're doing on the B2K, Voice of Skull. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's called Voice of Skull. But supposedly, I don't know how true, I'm the only one that could hear it. But that's what they claim. I'm the only one can hear it. They're going to drive me up and up the damn wall. They're going to drive me crazy. Crazy. I have my issues, but hearing what I'm hearing, being deaf ain't one of them. I hear, I can hear exactly what they're saying. I see the game that they're playing. hmm I don't like getting on here just, bad news. I sure could use a little good news today. Yeah, I don't want to ruin anybody. Um, day, always bringing up this old miserable stuff. But it's like sometimes I can be sitting here and they loud as fuck. So to me, they must want to be talked about. They must. I believe that they want that attention. They want you to be so confused that you blame everybody. You blame anybody. All I'm doing is trying to narrow it down. But I think about the people that have, certain technology, people that supposed to be secret. I'm like, how the hell you a secret society when you won't shut the fuck up? I mean, goddamn, you sitting up here telling me, they're telling me all their little secrets, of their harassment. I'm telling you from what I'm experiencing. I'm like, you're telling me all your little doing your harassment, using it on me, not telling me, but using all your technology on me and then think I'm not going to say anything about it. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? And yeah, I mean, like, then once I hear what they doing, then I try my brain try to figure out who have this kind of technology, these kind of um, these kind of backings or whatever. What boots are on the fucking ground? I don't think it's military. I think it's the media. And when I say media, I believe, just like I was saying, people are talking about red snitches, informants. Well, who the hell got all that in their pocket? The news. Well, we just got a hot topic. We just had this laying on our desk today. This just came out. Bitch, who you talking to? They're talking to rats, informants, snitches. That's who they got a lot of them. We first first one to get the news of this, that, and the other. We got it here first. You know, I think a lot of these YouTubers are journalist students. But they ain't gonna tell you that. I mean, communication students just playing, a wicked game. But I mean, if it's true about trying to get people to kill themselves, unalive themselves. That's fucked up, wicked ass game. They try to make. They got the Hunger Games. I never watched it, but because hell, the title said it all. People trying to fight and do combat and tests and whatever, and just trying to get food for their group. I'm guessing to stay alive. Food and shelter and all this kind of shit. Hunger Games sound just like what it is. I didn't even have to see it. That's my guess. Somebody playing puppet master. If you want to eat, you're gonna have to fight so and so. It's almost like bum fights. Nothing new under the sun. This shit been done before, just in a different way. They was doing that in slavery time, having people fight one another for this, that, and the other. For the rich, the elite, entertainment. Have them act like a damn monkey. If you want this money, you better kick her ass. And she's willing to get in the ring for you, with you, because she want that money too. So that's the way I see it. I ain't even seen the movie, but I have an idea that's how it went. Because guess what? Ain't nothing new under the sun. Ain't nothing they talk about today that they didn't talk about yesterday. Hmm. Just waiting on somebody to come through. Come through, say, speak your piece. I would love for someone to debate me and tell me, not just, you don't know what the hell you talking about. Just really bait me and tell me how I'm wrong. And I'll show you I'm right. And then, it's like when you be in GameStop, they use all these colors, certain colors. But the thing about the color crap, I'm just like, do the government know about this? Is this something these motherfuckers doing that they just taking part in, harassing people, shitting on your rights? Maybe they trying to take our rights. Maybe they don't want you to have no rights, no due process, no suing them. Because if you right, you can sue their ass and get millions of dollars. So they don't want you to have any way you can sue them, which is fucked up. Is so they can just do you dirty and you don't get a dime. They take the venom out the snake. And what you got? A belt? Thank you for coming through. This is just me, TV. I am Stranger Babe. And yeah, I just wanted to touch on a few things. As soon as I get, situated, then maybe it'll be a lighter conversation. But right now, when you're sitting in a room and all you hear is B2K and staring at a phone, you're gonna get a little dull. But I want everybody that's anybody to sub to my channel. I don't want many subs. I want a good 2,000 subs. Then I could, afford to lose one or two subscribers. I've done too many videos not to have some damn subs. And like I said, I looked at analytics of this shit. The thing said, I only have 94 hours. 94. That ain't shit. You need 3,000, all I got is 94. What the hell? I thought it went by the views. Like every view is as long as your video is. That somebody stayed there and watched your video for an hour and 40 minutes. So that's one view, But I looked at 994 subs. Something in the milk ain't clean. I do not like that. I'm like, what the hell? I mean, so somebody gotta do the whole video just for me to get those an hour. So 57 people watch, only one person watched the whole thing. Really? Is that what that shit is? Man, let me tell you something. Y'all come on in here. Come on in here. Get my ass banned. Get me banned, cause I feel like if that's the case, I'm done with this shit. It's over. I mean, I don't want to sit up here and talk, and only one person fucking listening. That's only an hour. It's crazy. That is crazy. That's why I want you to come in. I want, yeah, let's get all these damn channels banned. Hopefully, they'll take every damn one of them down. At this point, I don't give a damn. Take them down. Who gives a shit? That's if they doing it like that. Yup, that's what I seen. That's what I seen. I'm hoping I got that wrong. But if I ain't get it wrong, man, look at here. Come in, put a damn porno tape in the damn comments and get me pulled off this motherfucker. Get me off here, cause I'm not even playing with it. You can go in and slap some porn and get every damn channel taken off it. I mean, I ain't signed up for this shit. Oh, I thought, oh, how hard can it be to get 1,000 subs out of 345 million people? It's like pulling damn teeth. You know, if you ain't, can't touch this. You know, God, I can't. I can't do it. That's why I'm like, come through, talk to me. And I want somebody to confirm this because I know what I read, but did I understand it? I think my brain understood it that much. What I just gave, the info I just gave you, that's what I'm getting from it. Um, I can't do like that. Can't do it like that. But I want to thank everybody for coming through. If you know something that I don't know, please let me know so I can move on. And, yes, and please tell me if I could get myself, how to knock myself off YouTube, how I could get off this motherfucker. You know, because if it's like that, I don't want to be on no goddamn YouTube. I don't waste my time running my damn mouth on damn YouTube. And that's how they count the hours. If that one person that looked at your damn video a whole lot, well, I'm done. I don't want to even be a part of this shit. Because I see, only way I'm gonna get some momentum going, I'm gonna have to act like a damn fool to get people attention. Cause just sitting here talking to you, it ain't freaking doing it. But anyway, I do appreciate everybody that came through. I appreciate everybody that hit that like and subscribe. I hope you got a little bit from what I was saying. And yes, thank you. Now I may walk downstairs again and just let it run. I feel like I want to let it run. Because once I get off here, it's okay. Just imagine me not talking. Yeah, that boring fucking city. Out there outside my door is quiet, in here is quiet, out front is quiet. Everything is quiet. Only thing that's not quiet is a B2K. That bitch never shut up. And then it goes, I think it's doing telekinesis, brain, fucking mind reading, motherfucker stalking. The telekinesis, mind reading, stalking, hyper persuasion, gaslighting, setting your ass up. Like I was in here and I'm just, thinking quietly to myself. Okay, watch, like quiet. And then I hear, you ain't going nowhere. What? Because I'm gearing up to go to Florida, right? And then they talk about the B2K talking about you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going. I'm like, now that's one way to ruffle my fucking fellas, telling me I ain't going nowhere. Like they gonna keep me in Utah and have my ass frame set up and every goddamn thing else. I'm like, I be damned. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Man, I don't give a fuck. Hell, I'll fight you somewhere else, but it ain't gonna be no goddamn Utah. You ain't gonna bore me to motherfucking death. Like I said, Utah does have, if you're trying to, you know, get your education and all that kind of stuff, yeah, come to Utah. And you don't want to party, but hell, if you want to have like half and half party here, professional there, then yeah, they ain't in Utah. But if you want 80% professional, 20%, yeah, they go your little party. Then come to Utah. Because you ain't gonna see too much of nothing. As far as, you know what I realized? What don't see in Utah? A bunch of beer cans. You go everywhere else, you see beer cans littering the damn street. You do not see that in Utah. You do not see beer cans floating in a ditch, just floating, there's no beer cans. No. Like when somebody just swigged a whole 16 ounce and threw it on the ground, you don't see that in Utah. It's clear. Clear beer cans. That's why I said, like, if you want to get your professional groove on, then, yeah, come to Utah. But if you're just trying to, like, 50% party, 50% education, no. It's going to be 80% working, education, 20% of partying. So it's a small percentage. If you want to just be focused with your life, just like I want to be focused, I can't get shit done. Come to Utah. If you want to get something fucking done, you can get it done right here in Utah. And you won't have the distraction of somebody saying, hey, come on, let's go to this house party. You're not going to get that distraction. Like I said, you don't even see beer cans. You do not see beer cans scattered on the ground like you would in other cities. Well, we are an hour and 50 minutes in. Thank you so much. I'm going to thank you. Thank you so much for coming through. Everybody that hit that like and anybody that wanted to subscribe, thank you. You know what? In a way, I want to just sit here and see how far I can go with this live stream. I wonder if I can walk out the door, come back, and it'll still be going. Because I never went over 2 hours. I think I'm going to try it. All right, y'all. Be patient. I'll be right back. Ooh, everything hot. Anyway, I will be back. Oh, it stopped. Wait a minute. Oh, oh, excuse me. Okay, reconnected. Alright, I'm gonna just head out. I've never went over 2 hours here. Hmm, maybe I need to stop right here. Um, we'll see. I'll be back. This is my air mattress. It's failing me miserably. Alright, everybody, just hold up. I'll be right back. You see how long I could go live streaming. YouTube. I'm back. I'm playing take too long. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ah, hello. Hello, how you doing? Welcome to my live. Thanks for being so patient. Well, we're in the 2 hours. Thank you so much for coming in, everybody. They said hello and hi and asked if I remember you. Of course I do. I have a small channel, so I definitely remember you. And everyone, I hope you have a great Sunday. Happy Sunday. And yeah, enjoy your day. Rest up. Monday is right around the corner.